What's up, Lifestyleions? King the Barber here, and I'm back with another one. I appreciate you guys for tuning in this week. Today we're going to do a review and unboxing of a product which is a little different but not too different. It's going to be StyleCraft Pro Shadow SMP PMU and Tattoo Machine, which is going to be this bad boy right here. So I've been doing SMP for a few years now, and I love it, guys. I'm very passionate about it, and as a barber, if you want to make more money, it's definitely something you want to look into learning how to do. And for those who don't know, SMP stands for scalp micropigmentation, and it is a procedure that you use a tattoo machine and a really fine, thin, small needle to do dots on your client's scalp. And what that does is give you the illusion of hair follicles. So for those clients that are bald or balding, what you can do is create a shadow on their scalp to make it look like they still have a full head of hair. Even if they do have a full head of hair, but they might be balding in the back, or they may have scars because they might have done a hair transplant or their hairline is receding, you can still tattoo those areas to make it look a little bit more fuller. It's kind of like when you're using enhancements, but instead you're using a tattoo machine with a special SMP ink. And as a barber, I think it's an easy transition for us to learn SMP because we deal with hairlines every day. And so the smart thing with StyleCraft is that they realize a lot of barbers are transitioning and learning how to do SMP. So they got smart and they created their own tattoo machine, which is called the Shadow. So before we unbox this, let's go over some of the details it says about this new tattoo machine on the box. So with packaging, this tattoo machine is gonna come in an all black box. Now the packaging is very similar to StyleCraft, Gamma, barber tools that you normally will buy from them. Is very similar as far as packaging with that. On the very top here, you're gonna see StyleCraft written in gold. Underneath that, you'll see the Pro, which is gonna be in white. And then underneath that, you're gonna see the Shadow, which is gonna come in a silver color. And then you're gonna have the picture of the actual pen. Now this is gonna come in blue. They also make a black color as well, but I ended up getting the blue one. And underneath the tattoo machine, you're gonna see Professional Cordless in white. And then underneath that in blue, you're gonna see the SMP, PMU, and Tattoo Machine on the very bottom. And to the left of the picture of the machine, you're gonna see $500 off Santana SMP training. And then on the back of the box, we have more description about the tattoo machine. Starting off with the first line, it's gonna read, Professional SMP PMU tattooing machine made from high quality aluminum alloy, equipped with a powerful motor offering 11,000 RPMs per minute and an advanced gear system optimizing for both lining and shading. Digital LCD screen display and records working time, output, voltage range, and battery use, providing real-time data and precise control. Customized tattooing speed with the plus or minus key, offering 0.1 V increments within the 5 to 12 V precise voltage range. Recommended 5 to 10 5V, featuring a 3mm stroke length for optimal power and accuracy, ensuring precise control for seamless procedures. USB-C rechargeable for universal worldwide use. Lithium-ion battery delivers up to 7 hours of cordless runtime within 1.5 hours of recharge time. Results may vary based on cartridge types and speed. Includes tattoo machine, RCA connector, USB-C charging cable, and 2.5A RCA cable, ink needle sold separately. And then on the left side of the box, we're gonna have pretty much the same thing we just read. It says the powerful motor with 3mm strokes length, digital LCD display, 7-hour cordless runtime, lithium-ion battery, and USB rechargeable. Then on the right side of the box, you're gonna see the tattoo machine, and it looks like it's gonna be taken apart there. And then underneath that, you'll see 2 cables. And that's gonna be pretty much all the details I see on the packaging. Now it's time to open this up.
1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Real good.
So let's talk about pricing for this new StyleCraft Pro Shadow Tattoo Machine. Now on the StyleCraft website, it is listed at $299.95. and it is actually discounted at $149.95. So if you guys want to get this, you can go to their website. But I ended up actually getting mine from my local barber supply store, Elegant Barber Zone. They actually hooked me up with this machine. So now let's talk about my opinion on this new StyleCraft Pro Shadow Tattoo Machine. Starting off with the design, I think it is a very elegant design. I love the color option, which you have the blue and also the black color. And also having this LCD display makes this pen very user friendly, and it really helps you to know what speed you're at all times. And plus this machine also has the option of using a foot pedal machine. So if you want to go cordless or corded, all you do is you take off the LCD display with the battery in it, and then you take that out and then you just switch it with the smaller one, and the smaller piece is going to have the adapter for you to plug in, and you're able to use this as a corded machine as well. It's really easy to use and it's very user friendly. The machine also has a great run time, also great weight on it as well. And one negative thing I will say about this machine is the size. I just feel like this machine is extremely long compared to the machine I first started off with, which is called the Flux machine. Now this machine right here is a lot shorter in comparison to this blue shadow machine, and you can see the big difference it is. And I'm just so used to using this Flux machine that when I started trying out this new StyleCraft shadow machine, it was just a little awkward because it's just so long. But again, it's just a preference. Once I started using this machine after an hour, you know, I didn't even think about the machine and how long it was. Now, as far as weight, they both weigh around the same thing. Although I would say this Flux machine is a little bit more heavier on the top of this machine, which is actually a good thing because when you are doing dots and on your client's scalp, you kind of want the top part of the machine to be a little bit heavy. And in this machine right here, the weight on this is distributed very evenly. So you're not gonna have any top or bottom heaviness to this machine. Now, the blue shadow machine, you can unscrew the battery part with the LCD display window on here and put on the plug with the adapter to make it a corded machine, and it'll make this machine a lot smaller if you want to go corded with this machine. But me personally, I like using this machine cordless. And back to the LCD display compared to the Flux machine, again, the machine that I started off with, this machine doesn't have an LCD display. On this machine, it just has numbers on it, and that kind of lets you know what number you're at, versus having a display window, which, you know, again, you push the number up and down and it'll show you the number where you're at. So I definitely like the display LCD on the shadow pen versus the Flux. So with all that being said, are we going to crown or trash this new StyleCraft Pro Shadow Tattoo Machine? And based off my 3 categories, pricing, packaging, and performance, pricing, $149, I think it is a steal, guys. We're going to crown the pricing. When it comes to packaging, we're definitely going to crown that as well. And performance, I'm gonna give it a crown. So that's gonna be 3 out of 3. So today, guys, we're going to crown this new Shadow Tattoo Machine. So I wanted to share with you guys a few things that really helped me start my SMP career off before I even started going to school. Now, I did end up going to school and I got my certificate to do SMP, but before I even did that, the first thing that I did was obviously buy my pen, which was the Flux pen. After buying that Flux pen, I ended up buying this Dermamatch doll head. Now, the great thing about this doll head is that it comes with a whole breakdown of SMP. This is like a game changer, guys. This is something that you're not gonna hear from most people because everybody wants to kind of sell you on, you know, come to my class and let me teach you how to do SMP, which is great. I mean, you know, you can always learn from other artists, and you know, they may have things that they do that's gonna help them and that can help you. And they put in the time, it'll cut your time in half learning the mistakes that they already have made. I'm not saying not to go to school. I think school is great. In addition to school, this Dermamatch, and again, they sell a lot of SMP products and all that kind of stuff. I bought the doll head here to practice on. They give you like a pen, which you can do the dots on this, practice drawing your hairlines on and everything. And here they're gonna break everything down on the procedures of doing SMP. This is that one little hack that I'm sharing with you guys. We'll leave that link in the description below on where you can find this. Again, just by buying this, you're gonna get a whole breakdown on SMP, because if you look online, you're not gonna find much about SMP because, again, most people wanna sell you this information that's right here in a template all ready to go. Another thing that I also bought was this fake skin. This helped me a lot too. Now you can also use a melon. So if you guys ever in a grocery market store, you just go buy a melon and you can just be practicing your dots on that. Also, you can practice doing your hairlines on that as well. I was using a melon before I ended up buying this fake skin. Now the fake skin obviously is not real skin. It's gonna feel a lot different from when you're actually tattooing on a real skin, but it is a great way to work on your dot work. I like using this to practice on doing dots with this, and so I think this is also a great investment to do as well. Also, this ink. Now, the ink that I like to use, and there's a lot of different inks out there, so I'm not saying one is better than the other, but the ink that I've been using is called Follicles, and they make SMP ink. It's a really good ink. I enjoy using this ink as well. And the last thing is your tattoo needles. You need a tattoo needles to practice with. This is made from Bishop, and Bishop is also a company that makes tattoo machines, and they do ink, and they have tattoo needles as well. So if you guys want to check them out, you can check them out. And but I got the needles from them, but I also use other needles from other companies as well. So it's not that I like one better than the other, but just what I have laying around right now. And those are the things that really helped me to kind of start my career as an SMP artist. I'm sharing that with you guys because, again, no one's gonna tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you. So before we wrap up this video, we are going to do a giveaway of the StyleCraft Pro Shadow Tattoo Machine to one of you subscribers. To win this machine, real easy guys. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles and drop a comment shadow. Okay guys, that is it. That's all you have to do. And if we get 50 likes on this video, I'm gonna send one of you lucky subscribers this tattoo machine. And this is a great way for you to start getting into that SMP. I'm advocating for it. I want you to learn this because guess what? You're gonna make a lot more money learning how to do this SMP. You don't have to just rely on just cutting hair all day. You can also do some tattooing. So that's gonna be a wrap on today's video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles. Until then, I'll see you on the next video.